Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Inked Up Runner. This is Jason, and this week's stories include Taggart Van Etten goes after the 100-mile indoor track record, and we will be covering results from the local races, including the Moon Pie race, as well as the Mid-State Mile and the Chattanooga Mountain Stage Race. Let's start with Taggart Van Etten. Taggart Van Etten ended up DNFing at 6 days at the Dome in his attempt to go after the 100-mile track world record, which is held by Zach Bitter. In the middle of it, Taggart just wasn't feeling it and ended up stopping it and pulling the plug. Taggart did indicate, however, that he was not going to give up on his dream to break the record and assured that he would be back to attempt it again, stating that he was going to focus on running an Ironman sometime in August and then shooting to try to qualify for the 2024 Olympic trials for the marathon distance. So a great effort, but unfortunately he was not able to achieve the record and beat Zach Bitter. Moving on to some local results, we did have the Moon Pie race here held in Middle Tennessee, and the winner of the 10-mile version of the race was Carter Cheeseman, as well as the female winner was Nicole Burrell. When it comes to the 5K edition, Patrick Platzer was the winner, with Yukigo Nukogawa as the female top winner there. Moving on to the Chattanooga Mountain Stage Race that's held in Chattanooga. Stage 1 was won by David Short, with Alonda Moody winning stage 1, and then stage 2 and 3 was won by Daniel Rose, and Alondra Moody won both of those. So Alondra swept all 3 stages. Daniel Rose took 2 out of 3, with David Short winning the first one, the first stage. Moving on to the Mid-State Mile, which is the big feature of this week's news segment. A big race here held in Franklin, Tennessee, right outside of Nashville. Last year it was a pretty epic event where we saw Chad Wright go toe-to-toe against Greg Armstrong, and who could forget Greg coming in and barely making the time cut and falling and getting back up and going back out for another lap. This year had some more ringers, with Chad Wright returning to defend his crown, going against Luke Boschweiler, with a couple of other big names. Aaron Dana, as well as Eric Kiel, was also there. The cool thing about this year's version of the race was the day of the race, Greg Armstrong showed up, and so that made things all the more interesting. So this race ran well into the second day, where the top 5 ended up being Greg ended up coming in 5th. I believe Mark Holcomb was 3rd, with 4th, with Aaron Dana being 3rd, and then it came down to Luke and Chad, who slung it out for quite a while before Chad finally outlasted Luke and was the overall winner of the Mid-State Mile. This being his back-to-back win for him in years. So he won it last year, he won it this year. Actually, I believe he's won every year that it's happened. I'm wanting to say, I'm not 100% certain of it because the results weren't posted, but I believe I saw Chad posted that it was, I think he ran for 38 hours and something like 122 miles. It was just an amazing effort by Chad, and a big congratulations to him. Finally, moving on to races this week. Locally, we have the Jackals, which are the 5 marathons in 5 days that's held in West Tennessee. That's starting this Saturday. And then on the national level, we have the Super Bowl of trail racing, which is the Western States 100-mile endurance run. That's held out in California. I believe it's in Squaw Valley, which is going to be really a big event. It is every year. Going to be exciting to see who is going to bring home the W this year in that. So that's it for the races this week. Finally, I did something special. I went out to the Mid-State Mile, spent a couple hours out there filming the race, talking to Becca Jones and John Cox while I was there, and I put together a nice little segment featuring the race and featuring some of the clips of some of the runners on the hills, as well as me going through the course. And I'm going to share that with you guys now. So once that ends, the episode will be over. I appreciate everybody. Everybody enjoy the segment, and I will see you next week. I will see you on the trail. Finally, one last thing, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, and please like the videos, because it does go a long ways. Thanks again, and enjoy my segment on the Mid-State Mile. Hey everybody, this is Jason, Inked Up Runner here at the Mid-State Mile. Just going to be here, going to take some footage of the course, get some of the runners on course, kind of see what everybody's doing out here today. Big Middle Tennessee race, super exciting. Some big names out here. Luke Boschweiler's out here, Greg Armstrong's out here, Chad Wright's out here. So should be fun. Nice job.
Thanks, boys.
Way to go. Looking good. Looking good, guys.
You too, man.
Way to go.
Sure, just like that.
Looking good, Luke.
Thank you.
Way to go. Looking good, guys.
Yeah, me too. I feel like it would have been hey. Think y'all been?
Way to go, guys. Looking good. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Good job, Liberty.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Good. Nice job, guys.
Thank you.
Greg right there. Nice job, guys. Jason Lloyd in the house. Man, you looking sexier than ever. Not as sexy as Greg Armstrong right there. What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Here we go. This is Jason and Tyler. We're gonna tackle one of the hills here at the Mid-State Mile.
Looks flat as can be on camera.
It's very, yeah. This is really just not a good representation of what this is like here. This thing here is it's like literally straight up. And I'm going to take you the entire time just so you can kind of see what it looks like going up the hill. Tyler's actually doing some hunter training right now. Isn't that right, Tyler?
Oh, yeah.
Tyler's got,
well, but it's
it's going.
gonna happen.
Tyler's got a 100-miler out west. This is where you need to come, Tyler.
Come run on it.
This thing here is crazy steep. You know, when people get quiet, it's because they're hurting.
I can't breathe. Oh yeah, I see what the difficulty of this race is, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, look, accept defeat. The famous chair. Still going.
I didn't start a watch this. I might have to do it again. Doing 30 minutes in the stair stepper this morning. Definitely doesn't make this easier.
Nope. And I think this is where we're going to stop so we can watch people be miserable coming up this thing. I don't know if you're cooling yourself off or fighting the bugs.
Fighting the bugs.
Fighting the bugs, man. They're ridiculous up here, aren't
They
they?
gotta eat too, though. I guess.
They get, you know what? And you got a lot of skin, so they're going to take you down. Way to go, guys.
Good job.
Nice job.
Guys.
Hi. You got to document the suffering, right?
Yep.
Got to document it. Got a good looking group coming up right here. Good job, guys. Looking good, guys. Not quite as good as Jason Lloyd, but everybody can hope. Sorry, man. I got to get you. Got to get you every time, man. Got to get you. Nobody does. Right? Jason Lloyd is where it's at. We all dream to be Jason Lloyd. Good job, Jeremy. Good job, Liberty. Y'all are looking great. Good job. 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 Job, Chad.
What's going on there, brother?
What's going on, man? You looking good?
Yeah.
Long way to go. Hoo-yah. At the top of that ginormous hill that we climbed. Just saw the runners pass. Now we're gonna go down the downhill here.
Immediately get downhill.
Immediately downhill.
We got him coming downhill.
Here we are, 2/3 or almost 3/4 of the way through the course.
We might be running this without someone on the course.
Yeah, we do. And we got another climb. Got another climb,
Needs another downhill.
which means another downhill. This one ain't quite as steep as the other one.
Hey guys.
How you doing? going up, coming down. As you can hear, maybe you can hear, maybe you can't hear, the whistle was blown. So that is another loop in the books for all those people we saw running earlier. So, all right, get back to the start line.
There's two. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Nice job, man. Way to go there. Good job.
So much more fun. Because yeah, there's no pressure to get here. It's also not 6,000 degrees. So I'm definitely signing back up.
Nice job.
Nice job.
I'm definitely signing up for the Tennessee now. December 4th. Yeah. I'm getting yelled at because it's the same day as the St. Jude's Marathon in Memphis. And all my running groups are going to run down. Like, no, I'm going to go run trail. What's that?
You're out there right now.
Yeah, I live out in Jackson now.
Good job.
Yeah, so the whole group usually goes out and does Memphis. And I think I'd rather go run trail.
Yeah, exactly.
Good job, guys.
Nice job.
I'd rather do this. I don't want to do it with 30,000 people.
Way to go, guys. Hey, this is Jason here, Inked Up Runner here at the Mid-State Mile, here with one of the race directors, Becca Jones. Hey, Becca, thank you for taking a couple of minutes out to talk to me. I know it's kind of crazy here. Just wanted to grab you a minute, find out quickly kind of what was your kind of the idea behind this course, like what made you decide to put together such a difficult course?
So the course came about because it was an old logging road that was logged back when I was in middle school. This is the same property I grew up on and that my dad also grew up on. And when COVID had all the parks just overrun with people and we were having a hard time training, we said, well, we'll just come out here, blow it. We'll just run out here. We'll have a little bit more time to ourselves and be able to enjoy it. And after the first couple times, our friends were like, you should put on a race. And we were like, well, okay. And the last man standing just means a lot to John. It's a beautiful form of racing. So that's what we went with. And it's, you know, we walked it. My daughter walked it and it took 21 minutes and she didn't run a step of it. So we were like, all right, 20-minute miles, 3 miles an hour. Sounds easy because it's just a mile, but it's, you know, we don't include that it's 340 feet of elevation gain in that mile and two climbs.
It's tough. I walked it for the first time, just getting some footage for the course, and it is very, very tough. So I guess the one question I have, and I'm sure you've been asked this, has there been any conversation with Laz to make this some sort of a backyard qualifier?
No, it's a very different setup, and while that would be like an incredible, you know, honor, it's just very different. It's a different amount of grit, and if that ever came about, that would be super cool. You know, maybe the winner or something, you know, being a
Excellent.
ticket.
So you got what, 2 more? You got the Tennessee Mile, and then you have what, a 12-hour event? Are those 2 other races, or are those all in the same day?
Tennessee Mile is the first week in December, and we are opening up a 40-hour that weekend so people can have a shot at getting 100. Then we have a 24-hour, a 12-hour, a 6-hour, and we're doing an 8-hour starting at midnight.
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
So it's on the same course, but no 20-minute time limit.
Gotcha. That's probably a better option for those of us who like to take our time and
Yes.
enjoy the course. So, well, I appreciate it, Becca. I'm going to step over here in a minute and grab John, the official timekeeper, and get a few words from him and let you get back to race directing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful course. All right, this is Jason back here again with the other race director, the better half, I guess.
Definitely not the better
not
half.
the worst half, right?
Probably.
Probably. All right. Well, he's short on time, so we're going to make this quick. I think they're going to be coming in soon. So this is John, and you're the official.
I am the race official.
Race official. So how's things been going today?
Things are great. We got a great group of runners coming out. Everybody has a really positive attitude, and the energy is incredible. Everybody is encouraging and answering the call every time. So it's a great day so far. The sun has been kept off, then the cloud cover's nice, temps are good, there's a breeze every now and then. This is going to go on for a while.
It's just going to go on for a while, and we got a nice surprise. He said that Greg Armstrong showed up this morning, and Greg is a competitor. So now you've got, you know, a lot of good competitors, but you slap Greg with Chad and Luke.
Yeah.
Not that there's not other runners here, but let's face it, those three names, you know, are big names. It's going to be interesting. But so how many people you got running? How many started?
We started 97 today. Greg was a last minute entry. He kind of showed up this morning, felt spry, so we said if you want to run, Greg, you're free to do it.
Let him
We're happy
go.
to have him.
Just let him go. So
he's a great addition.
Excellent. So weather's supposed to be good tomorrow?
I think the overcast is going to fade tomorrow. We're going to get some sunshine, a little warmer temperature, so we'll see what that does to the legs and the stomachs, and if people can keep rolling, I expect them to. We got a solid group of individuals that are squared away, and they know how to handle that sort of thing.
So the last question is, can the official timekeeper outlast the runners?
The official timekeeper is not afraid to take a nap if necessary. We do have an automated system. We're grateful for that. Terry put that together for us and her dad, so it's really a nice blessing to have a time system that has an audible cue and a light squared away. So if I need to take a nap, I'll just go ahead and do that.
Very good. Well, hey, I appreciate you taking the time, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting me be out here, walk your course and everything. It's a very nice course, and good luck. I hope everything runs smooth.
Yeah, come out and enjoy it. We
cool.
appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Bombing the downhill. Well, he's got it. Gonna have a lot of time. Nice job. Looking good, man.
Good job, guys. Nice job.
What's worse, the bugs or the course?
What's that?
I said, what's worse, the bugs or the course?
Not too bad. All right, 8 up runners.
Thanks, man.
Nice job.
Nice job, guys.
Nice job.
Way to go, guys.
Go track, trail, and triathlon in a period of 3 weeks.
Nice job.
Nice
Nice
job,
guys.
fellas.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Nice one.
Nice job. All right, so you just heard from John and Becca, the race directors here at the Mid-State Mile. It has been great being out here and seeing the course, seeing the people, seeing a lot of friends out here today running and competing. This is definitely a tough course. Lots of tough running left to go. Lots of strong runners left in the field. So it should be a good one. And matter of fact, the next group is coming in now. Anyway, this is Jason from the Mid-State Mile checking out. See you later. And I will see you on the trails.